Welcome back to Out of Controllers.
I like how we do a little swing jig whenever we say that.
It's fun.
It is fun. It's just like, yeah.
I also love how you pointed that out, this not being a visual medium.
That's why I said we did a little swing jig.
Alright. It felt like you said we always do a swing jig, but I might have just been like...
Oh, I might say that. I don't mean always, audience. I mean, in the past second, it happened, because that's as far as I remember.
Alright, let's, read this 30 seconds into the thing.
No, Caterpie can't cut it. Can't cut it.
No, because it's not...
It doesn't know the move cut.
No, it don't. Alright, so I always had this thing as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, you can.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does you can't jam out mean? What does that mean to you, bug catcher? Because to me that means like you can't put in your favorite tunes and play them.
So as a kid, when I was playing this, I sort of understood the concept of type.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't understand that it said what type a move was next to it. I also didn't understand that, some moves, can only be used the first round of combat.
Oh,
and things like that. And so, the fact, not knowing type, I was always like, oh, cut. It should be super effective against grass types because, it cuts them down.
Cuts grass.
Yeah, it cuts grass. It should be effective against them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how that works.
Nope.
And it took me a really long time to figure out that that's because it's a normal type attack. Yeah.
And not just word contextual power.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know, that would be an interesting way of doing moves, I think. Not necessarily making them word contextual, but I don't know.
Giving that also as a bonus.
Yeah.
Where, cut is traditionally normal type, but also is good against grass.
Yeah, I don't know. The fact that you can use cut to cut down small trees and tall grass makes me feel like it should be good against grass types.
Fair. Because, they give you that in-world context of what cut does.
Yeah.
That it works good on vegetation.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's that makes sense.
Yeah. So, that's just my thought for the moment.
That's fair. I think that would heighten the amount of you need basic literacy to fully enjoy these video games.
I mean, I had basic literacy and I still was like, what do you mean I can only use this at the beginning of an encounter?
That's true.
I also have a fun fact.
Sure.
When I was younger,
mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell the story after we read his dialogue.
Huh? I ran out of Pokemon!
And jams! Sorry, I was waiting for that.
Alright, so what I was going to say was when I was younger, I didn't quite, I didn't quite know what the symbols for boy and girl looked like.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that one was the symbol for boy and one was the symbol for girl. I couldn't remember how to distinguish them.
Right.
And so when I was younger, of course, when you're younger and you are taught to subscribe to the binary, you're like, oh, girls have to have girls' names and boys have to have boys' names. And now I'm like, fuck that noise. But so as a kid, we'd catch a Pokemon, and my little brother at one point asked me, is this Pokemon a boy or a girl? And I was like, I don't know, but let's figure it out together. And we looked at it, and I was like, well, the little symbol next to the level is red. And red is a more masculine color, so it's probably a boy.
Mm-hmm. Good context.
The red one was the symbol for girl.
It was indeed, because blue is a boy's color.
Well, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
I would, yes.
Except that blue was my favorite color, and red was my little brother's favorite color.
That's fair.
So I associated blue with me.
Mm-hmm. Not boy.
Yeah.
And so it was like, yeah. And I also am like, yeah, red. I love the color red.
Yeah. I know a lot of boys who like the color red. And,
mm-hmm.
fun fact, not even that long ago, pink was a color that was associated with men because it was a bright, vibrant, like
Healthy looking color.
active color. Yeah.
Right.
And
That's
you
it.
know, blue was a softer color. So it was considered more appropriate for girls, and it also has been associated with the Virgin Mary for a really long time. So
That's true.
yeah,
I'm gonna be the best. You just can't beat me.
watch me.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's see who has a team of at least 3 level 10 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not you, since you have 2. Caterpie.
Although that is a level 8 Caterpie, which is rough
I mean-
stuff.
Yeah, but it's also like you ran into a level 4 Metapod. That's impossible.
That's true.
So, who knows with Pokemon?
Yeah, that's always like made me go, what?
I love running into those things because I'm like, this is hilarious. What if all Pokemon had like weird pre-evolution, evolution forms?
That would be weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. I had a thought and I can't remember what the thought was. Oh, yeah. There's like, I don't know. I'm really interested that there's like always some kind of like woodsy area really early on that like is hard to get through at the level you're supposedly at, and like you can't get out easily to get more potions. And that's interesting that is in this game because it's definitely present in Ruby Sapphire. Because it's easy to backtrack in Ruby Sapphire, but moving forward is a pain in the ass. Particularly if you're like, you haven't been grinding for a while.
That is kind of true, isn't it? It is typically like a woods, that's the first thing.
And I feel like part of it is kind of forcing you to grind and forcing you to acquire more Pokemon. Or maybe not forcing you, but like heavily encouraging you and going, hey, you need more than what you've got.
Yeah, or, Part of me also is like, it also might...
After all I did.
Nice. Got 80 Pokedollars. But also, I think it also might, if you started the game again, it might force you more into a certain way of playing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, all the tree and bug Pokemon are here at the beginning. Maybe I'll pick the fire one.
Yeah.
And like, that being the advantage when also picking Charmander as a starter in this generation is the hardest choice because it's like the first 2 gyms Charmander has disadvantage in.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, whatever, you catch more Pokemon, who cares?
Yeah, and like, if bug type aren't strong against rock, they very typically end up with grass type moves. So it's not necessarily to your complete disadvantage to get them.
I mean, true. And like, certainly, at least Butterfree has a like completely outside of like grass and bug type move at some point. So I'm like,
Yeah.
that's also a pretty good one if you're just like, I need to get past the first gym leader and I can't do it.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Also, what a dinky little thing this thing is.
Caterpie?
Yeah,
It's a caterpillar.
I know. But it like looks so like unthreatening.
It's a caterpillar.
I know.
This caterpillar. I'm not threatened by it at all.
Leave me
What's
alone.
going on here?
I'm going to sock you in the jaw.
That's violent, and I don't appreciate it.
That's fair. I won't sock you in the jaw. Then.
Thank you.
Want to read that sign? Your favorite activity? Reading signs in this video game?
Trainer
tips.
No
stealing of Pokemon from other trainers.
Catch only wild Pokemon. Who'd have fucking thought?
Well,
Hi.
if you're like, hey, I don't see this Pokemon other than in this trainer's party.
I did try to do that as a kid because I didn't understand that was stealing.
You're just like, oh, it's Pokemon.
And I'm supposed to catch them all, and I haven't seen this one before. And, like, I can't find it anywhere else. Is there a way for me to just take it from you?
Yeah, gimme.
And that's a very, like, childlike mentality, too.
Hey, wait up. What's the hurry?
Your butt is the hurry.
Oh, man.
I know.
His name, But the Hurry, wants to fight. But the Hurry sent out Catterbutt.
Just everything ends in butt.
I
Pidgey butt.
mean,
9 butt.
Everyone likes to theme their team.
And your theme is butt.
Theme is butt.
All right.
I'm butt. My Pokemon's butt. My team is butt. My badges are all butt.
They're all just beautiful, glimmering butts.
I got 10 of the same badge, and they're all butt. I'm the butt gym leader.
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.